So I'll begin from, like picking up from where the sub left off, starting with the point on globalization. So yes, it is very valid that this sort of the entire globalization spree has now taken a backseat, and we will be looking at, as we go forward, more localization, more regional business, more internal growth. I see this as a huge opportunity for Pakistan. If I were going to think about what I would do tomorrow, I would raise protectionism. I would say that this is an opportunity that we probably missed out on earlier. I mean, India had this whole license Raj, the whole Nehru era. I mean, we all understand what that was all about. It was all about made in India. It was all about, I remember going there and having thumbs up and coming back to Pakistan and saying, oh, we have Coca-Cola, and driving all these fancy cars here, whereas over there you had the Marutis and the ambassadors and so on. But look what happened then. They actually built themselves. They built their industrial machine. They built their backbone. They built that whole, and based on a domestic growth, not just an export growth. Whereas we did not really get onto the bandwagon. And then slowly what happened to us was that we were no longer competitive. We could not be competitive because, I mean, the only place where we found ourselves to be competitive was a low-cost labor industrial base. And what was that? Textile, for example, and so on. So our entire focus was just on that. On a few industries like that, it were very high labor intensive, and that's where you were going. But we could not really then get on to that. You spoke about large-scale manufacturing and how that's fallen. Well, in Pakistan, that never really took off. So that's one. So I see what's happening now as an opportunity for Pakistan to actually build that whole made in Pakistan. Let's build our industry, and let's now, because we will not be able to, obviously with the whole current account deficit, the fiscal deficits are going to be very high, and that whole economic situation, the way it's going to pan out is not just for us, but it's going to be for most countries. So our ability to import, our reserves and so on and so forth is going to put a huge pressure on our economy anyways. So from that economic aspect, plus from an opportunity aspect, I would say that this is a big opportunity for local industry to be patronized and given a chance. And not just by saying it, you need to have a sectoral focused approach and really attack it. The word is properly attack it. So that's one. And then there was a discussion about debt and how the debt is going to increase and how there'll be defaults and how there'll be corporate defaults. Of course, that'll be the case. The finance sector in this country should finally wake up. If you ask me, they've done nothing for this country. I mean, really, the banking, etc. They've just been commercial sharks. So if you talk about debt restructuring, if you talk about building your equity markets, your capital markets, bringing more money in through there and encouraging these industries to actually develop with public funds, with restructuring these, and so that these industries that we want to encourage can actually take off. So I see a big role for the finance industry in general. I see a big role for the banks to take a lead. I see a big role for monetary policy collectively to actually encourage all this to happen. And then speaking about industries and, what individual sort of sectors or can do, there was a mention of that. And I think someone just mentioned about a switching, from one sector to another, how one can move to the other. And that's exactly what's going to happen. We'll all have to adapt. And I think what's really happened is that we've just been pushed forward 5 years. What is happening now, this whole online, IT, virtual sort of businesses and this growth, we were already moving in that direction. And now we're suddenly there. We're there. Those 10 years just happened in 3 months, the way I look at it. So I think that businesses need to very quickly adapt. They need to be thinking. I mean, I wish I was 30 years old today. That's what I'm thinking. Because then I would think about, and I know young people especially feel very disheartened. They feel, oh God, how are they going to grow? What careers are they going to be now in, and so on. I think this is a great time for them to be where they are, because everything is sort of being reset. Your gurus of the world, your Warren Buffetts of the world are now divesting. They're selling stock. People are moving out because they don't have the stamina now to reset. The young people people do. So I see a huge opening up yesterday about a virtual trade show, which I found really interesting. So you know how you have these big conference rooms and these big exhibition halls, and you have these trade shows and everyone physically going there. Replicate this virtually. And someone was like, this Chinese targeted. It can't just be, sort of groping in the dark. You need to have a game plan here about how you encourage your local industry. Employment problem will not be, it won't, I don't see long-term unemployment to be persistent. I don't think so. I think industry will revive, and I think new industries will come up. It's just a case of resetting and how we go about doing it.